But I think in summary, if I was to like think of the big picture here, I think the main reason that the second gen leave is really because the church is first generation in identity, and the second generation they have their own identity, and it's just different. It's just not a place where they feel like they could belong. Now, again, I think our identity should be in Christ, and that should be our primary identity. But maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe that difference in identity is enough for most of them to seek other churches that they can feel more at home with. I've heard that, like, second generation Asian kids, whether they're Korean or Filipinos or Chinese, feel more at home with each other than they do with their first generation.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, but it seems like in parachurch ministry, it seems true.
Yeah, definitely. That's my case exactly. Like, in one sense, when we were at our church, I felt at home because I'm Filipino. But then in another sense, I felt more like I could worship God more freely, and I could, my Christian life, my spiritual life was so much more fun and so much more. I was like growing so much more when I joined the Korean campus ministry at my school. Now that ministry is not Korean. It's a mixture of Korean, Chinese, and I was the only Filipino there. But to some degree, I felt more at home when I was there than I was at my home church. But I will say this though, that when you started the young adult ministry in 2010, I felt a sense of home, or like a sense of belonging that was deeper than my sense of belonging at KCM.
Oh,
so
really?
Yeah, it felt that sense of belonging. I don't know. It felt really at home when it was us.
I see. Man, I remember that time when you decided to like stay with because you were deciding between staying at the parachurch ministry or going to the young adults at our church.
Oh yeah. That's
that time.
Yeah, that's a separate thing. But I don't think it's cultural related. It was my campus ministry was trying to encourage us to be involved in our home churches. But at the same time, they were also needing like people to lead. So I had that like tension of, should I serve in my campus ministry or should I help you with when you're starting? Yeah.